crazy week it's been here at London Real. I mean, Monday was one of these days I'll probably never forget the rest of my life. I had a double dose of the Cardones. And if you don't know who the Cardones are, you probably know Grant Cardone, who is the real estate investor, sales expert, speaker, all-around big dude who flies around in his G550 jet, which if you don't have Gulfstream game, which I don't have my own jet yet, then at 550 you can fly international. And he's got a huge jet. He's got 10X written on the back of it, which is something Grant talks about, 10Xing all of your output. And his wife, ELENA, were both here on Monday. They basically came in with their pilot, Ryan Secco, who's a very cool dude as well, and took over the place with Johnny the camera guy. And literally, Grant sat down, he sat in my office, we went over to our social media desk, he took over the PC, he renamed my Instagram account from London Real TV to The Real Brian Rose. So if you want to follow me, go to that account because Grant shut down my other account. And again, the guy's got 1 million followers, so I trusted him on it. And I had Grant in here for 2.5 hours in Studio One. It was an amazing, amazing conversation. I didn't think we could top the first one, but this one's actually even better. And what I love about Grant is that he can have a real estate portfolio of $1 billion, right? He can be riding around in his own private jet, but he gets real, man. He's a real dude, and he talks about anything straight up. He talked about addiction. He talked about religion. He talked about spirituality. He talked about who he is as a being. He talked about money, houses, everything. And so it was great to see his perspective. And then his wife, ELENA, came on, and she just crushed it. She's an amazing woman. She has a book that just came out called Build an Empire, and it's a great book, and it's about being a teammate in a marriage that builds an empire. And if you ever look at Grant, ELENA's not far. And when I first met Grant about 6 months ago, she was here. She rides with him, ride or die. That's what she does. She's always his wingman, and she's on point. And she helps build that empire by being an incredible woman, right? She takes care of everything in the family. She takes care of everything in the kids. She takes care of herself. And she also works on all of the relationships, on all of the business deals. She's just on point. And if you want to find a woman like that, or you want to be a woman like that, or understand your family structure, you've got to get her book called Build an Empire. I read it cover to cover the weekend before. I can't say enough about those two. And they just rolled with us all day long, and they're just a ton of fun, and I'm a big fan of the Cardone. So check their stuff out. Grant's got a growth conference coming up next year, which I probably should go to. I think I'm going to try to go to that. It's going to be amazing. I think it's happening in Vegas. He's got another thing that's happening in a stadium. It's always good value being around Grant Cardone. I love his ideas. I love his products.
London Real doesn't stop when the conversation ends. You see, that's when we get started. Because everything begins with a thought, and then comes the action. The London Real Academy is our global transformation platform. Here we bring together thousands of students from over 75 countries. Whether you want to build a profitable business from your passion, or learn to speak to inspire, or broadcast yourself with your very own podcast, or accelerate your life to become a high-performance person, we have the online accountability course and personal mentoring program that will make your dream a reality. Join us, and we'll take your life to the next level, together. Our next accelerator course is starting soon.